Welcome to Psychology Truth. What if you could understand someone without them saying a single word? What if you could walk into any room and instantly sense who is confident, who is nervous, who is hiding something, and who can be trusted? The reality is that people reveal far more than they realize, not just through words, but through their behavior, tone, and subtle reactions. In this video, you're going to discover 14 powerful psychological tactics that will help you read anyone quickly and accurately by the end. You won't just look at people the same way. You'll begin to truly understand them. The first step to reading anyone is learning to observe before you engage. Most people rush into conversations and start talking immediately. But this causes them to miss critical signals. Instead, pause for a moment and simply watch. Notice how a person stands, how they hold their posture, and whether they seem relaxed or tense. These small details already reveal emotional states like confidence, discomfort, or anxiety. Silence, even for a few seconds, can give you a powerful advantage because it allows the other person to reveal themselves naturally. Another important principle is understanding a person's baseline. Everyone behaves differently, so you cannot judge someone accurately without knowing what is normal for them. For example, if someone usually speaks quickly, that is simply their style. But if they suddenly slow down when answering a specific question, that shift can signal discomfort or hesitation. The key is not to focus on behavior alone, but on changes in behavior, because that's where the real meaning lies. When observing someone, don't focus only on their face. While facial expressions can be controlled, hand movements are often more honest. People may hide their emotions with a smile, but their hands might reveal nervousness through fidgeting or tension. Open and relaxed hand gestures often suggest comfort and honesty, while hidden or stiff hands can indicate unease. By paying attention to these details, you start to see beyond what is intentionally shown. You should also pay attention to micro-reactions, which are extremely quick emotional responses that flash across a person's face or body. These reactions happen in a fraction of a second and are often impossible to fake. A slight smirk, a brief tightening of the lips, or a quick widening of the eyes can reveal what someone truly feels before they have time to hide it. Listening is just as important as observing, but you must listen beyond words. Tone of voice often carries more truth than the actual message. A person might say they are fine, but if their voice sounds tense or forced, it suggests otherwise. Pay attention to hesitation, changes in pitch, or unnecessary explanations, as these can all indicate that someone is uncomfortable or not being fully open. Silence is another powerful tool that most people underestimate. When you ask a question and then remain quiet, it creates a natural pressure for the other person to continue speaking. Many people feel uncomfortable with silence and will start revealing more information than they originally intended. This makes silence not just an absence of sound, but a strategic way to encourage honesty. It is also important to watch for inconsistencies. When someone is being genuine, their words, actions, and emotions tend to align. However, if someone is hiding something or feeling uncertain, you may notice contradictions. For example, their words might sound confident, but their body language may show hesitation. These mismatches are often signals that something deeper is going on beneath the surface. eye. Behavior can also reveal a lot about a person's state of mind. Notice whether they maintain eye contact or frequently look away. Are their eyes focused on you, or do they seem distracted by their surroundings? While eye movement alone should not be used to judge someone, patterns in how a person uses eye contact can give you clues about their comfort level, confidence, and attention. Another important concept is emotional leakage. No matter how much someone tries to control themselves, their true emotions will eventually show in small ways. This could be a sigh, a shift in posture, or a brief expression that doesn't match their words. These moments are often honest and unfiltered, making them valuable for understanding what a person is really feeling. The speed at which someone responds can also provide insight. Quick answers often come naturally, while slower responses may indicate that the person is thinking carefully or filtering their words. If someone takes an unusually long time to answer a simple question, it may suggest that they are trying to construct a response rather than speaking naturally. Building connection can also help you read people more effectively, and one way to do this is through subtle mirroring. When you gently match someone's tone, posture, or pace of speaking, they begin to feel more comfortable around you. This increased comfort often leads to more openness, allowing you to understand them more clearly. However, this should always be done naturally and without exaggeration. A person's true character is often revealed not in how they treat you, but in how they treat others. Observe how someone interacts with people who cannot offer them anything in return. Their behavior in these situations can reveal qualities like respect, kindness, or arrogance, which are much harder to fake consistently. It is also important to focus on patterns rather than isolated moments. Anyone can act differently in a single situation, but repeated behaviors reveal deeper personality traits. By observing patterns over time, you gain a more accurate and reliable understanding of who someone really is. Finally, remember to trust but verify. It is important to remain open-minded while also paying attention to the signals you observe. The goal is not to judge people unfairly, but to understand them more clearly so that you can make better decisions in your interactions. Imagine walking into a room and being able to quickly understand the people around you, their confidence, their intentions, and their emotions without needing them to say much at all. This level of awareness is a powerful skill, and, like any skill, it improves with practice. The more you observe, listen, and pay attention to details, the better you will become at reading people. Over time, you will notice things that others completely miss, giving you a deeper understanding of human behavior. If you found this helpful, make sure to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more insights on human psychology. And always remember, the better you understand others, the stronger your decisions and relationships will become. Thanks for watching Psychology Truth.